Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing a tarot reading for the disappearance of Iwona Wieczorek. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you'll get notified of my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week and I'm offering a free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. Iwona Wieczorek is missing since July the 17th, 2010, from Gdansk, Poland. Iwona was fresh out of high school. She was waiting for the information about the university admission and she was planning to go on a holiday trip to Spain. She basically had her life before her. On Friday, July the 16th, 2010, she went to a party with friends, which was held in an allotment of one of her friends. Later that night, she went to a club in Sopot in the company of her friend Adria and three colleagues, Paweł, Marek, and Adrian. She was supposed to stay at the first party, but instead she chose the club, though she knew the three guys for only about a month. During the time in the club, there was an argument between them, but to this day, no one knows what the reason was. According to her friends, Iwana left in a huff and ran out of the club. She went towards the seaside promenade. She had no money and her phone battery was running low. She stayed until it started to dawn about 4 a.m. and started walking in the direction of her home through the seaside boulevard. She had about 6 kilometers to walk. She then texted a few people on her way, also Adria, saying she's angry that her friend didn't follow her out. Iwana then called Adria from the way and they settled the argument over the phone. A few minutes after 4 a.m., she called Adria for the last time, told her that her phone battery is dying, and also told her that she's heading to Adria's home. She was a bit drunk and possibly didn't want to meet her mom like that, and Adria's parents were away. At the time, Adria was almost home and said she will leave the keys outside for Iwana to come in. In the CCTV footage at the beach, it is clear that at a certain distance behind Iwana, there is a man with plaid shirt with a towel on his shoulder, walking, and to this day has not been recognized. But detectives are now sure that he has nothing to do with Iwana's disappearance. An extensive search operation gave no result. In addition to the police, clairvoyants and detectives were involved in this case as well. However, to this day, this case remains unsolved. Alright, so let's just get to the reading. Alright, so from the first deck we have 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot, 3 of Pentacles, Father of Cups, 4 of Wands, Father of Wands, Son of Wands, 9 of Cups, and 8 of Wands. So we have 3 males energy here, which means that the 3 of them were in this together. And we also have 3 of Pentacles here. So this shows that the 3 of them were responsible for what happened to Iwana. Now the Chariot here, this shows that they took her somewhere. So this represents a car that they used to bring her somewhere else. Now the 10 of Pentacles, this could be an indication that they were trying to rob her or use her to gain some money. So money could be one of the motives here. Now we see that there's 4 of Wands in between the 2 male energy here, and I feel like this is about a place where they kept her in, and with the 4 of Wands it's usually about a house. So it could be that they kept her in one of their houses. Now we see here that we have 8 of Wands, which means that this escalated quickly. So I think that what happened was not premeditated. It was not like someone planned to take her or to harm her. So this happened because the suspect saw an opportunity to grab her. Now we also have the Nine of Cups here. This shows us that there's some sort of feeling involved. Now I'm not sure if these three men were close to her, like knew her, or that they were just strangers. What I'm trying to say is that if they were strangers, that means the cups here represents that they were sexually attracted to her. But if they knew her, that means that the feeling here was about anger or upset feeling that they had towards her that caused them to then come and get her. Let's just get more cards to get my insight about what happened. Alright, so from the second deck we have Eight of Chalices, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, Illumination, Queen of Chalices, Two of Swords, Two of Wands, another Nine of Chalices, and the Star. Alright, so the Queen of Wands here, this is Iwana's energy, and both cards that are on top of her energy and under her energy are about going away or traveling. So I feel strongly that she is far away from where she was last seen. Now the Nine of Chalices here appears from the second deck, which is on top of another Nine of Cups, and I feel with this card that someone is holding her captive and possibly dragging her. And the Two of Wands here, for me this looks like someone was looking from some distance, so this gives me another feeling that she is somewhere new now. And from both decks there are no indication that she was murdered, so I feel like there's a high chance that she's still alive. And the Star card here, this card is also giving us some hope that she's still alive somewhere. Now moving on to the middle cards, we have another female's energy, the Queen of Chalices, and I feel like this could be someone new, which would mean that she was also a part of this, but I feel like this person is not directly involved. Either she was the one who gave information about her whereabouts to the three men, or that she was the last person to know what had happened but then didn't do anything about it. Although I picked up another message from this card that this could be Iwana's energy as well after she was taken. So this is the energy before, like her initial energy, but then after she was taken, the chalices here represents that she was under an influence, which, like I said, the Nine of Chalices here could be about her being drugged. So her current energy would be a bit different because of this influence. And also the Two of Swords here shows us that she was blindsided and that she couldn't see things properly. Although with this card, I feel like the influence here could also be about brainwashing instead of drugs. Anyway, whatever influence that she's under, I feel like it's hard for her to see things clearly because of that. Now, we have the Illumination card. With this card, I feel like this case is more complex than it seems. So people might think that she was killed by a man who followed her, who was behind her from the CCTV, or that her friends probably did something to her. But I feel like for some reason this is more than just that kind of crime. And the Illumination card here shows that this is more complicated than we think. Now moving on to the shadow cards, I would like to start with the Ace of Wands here. This could symbolize a new beginning. But okay, so since we have the Two of Wands here, and if both of the cards are combined, we can see that the person here is looking towards that Ace of Wands. And like I said, the Two of Wands here shows us that someone is looking from a distance, and the Ace of Wands here is on the other side. So what I pick up here is that she's somewhere new, somewhere far, and this will symbolize the people who are looking for her, and the Ace of Wands is where she is right now. So she is in a totally new area by now. Now the Seven of Cups here. Okay, so we have both moon and the sun here, and in the middle here we have a lot of cups, which in this case I feel like this represents how the three men that took her were only like the middleman in this whole thing, and the illumination card here shows that it is more complex than we thought. So it could be that the three men gave her or sold her to someone else. So the sun here represents the target, which is Iwana, and the moon here represents the main goal. And since it is represented by the moon, it seems like this person is good at hiding whatever happened, whatever crime that they were doing. So the oracle cards that we have are creative writing, you are safe, and career transition. Now with the creative writing here, I feel like whoever has her right now is monitoring the media to know how the police is doing with this case, and to make sure that they're not coming any closer to solve this case. Now the you are safe here, I feel like this shows that she was being guarded. It's not in a positive way, it's more like to make sure that she won't be able to run away and to limit her movement. I feel like someone is always there to keep an eye on her. Now the career transition here, I feel like if she was held captive somewhere, it could be to serve some purpose, whatever that purpose is. Just think about it. If someone is holding her captive right now and didn't kill her, that means that they need her alive. But why would they need her alive? It's just horrible. And if she's still alive somewhere up there, I hope that she would be able to find her way back home, or that someone will finally have a change of heart and set her free. So yeah, that is all the reading for Iwona Wieczorek. And once again, this is for entertainment purpose only, so I don't mean to offend anybody. I would like to hear your thoughts about this case too, so please share in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next Unsolved Cases reading.